Hello, hello. Oh, I don't have the greatest Wi-Fi service here, but I think I am good. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you are all enjoying your day and enjoying your summer and that everything is going beautifully and amazing in your life. I just wanted to jump on here quick because I was thinking about what a change it is to actually enjoy going to work. Now, I love my daughter. I love being with her. I had always hoped that I'd be able to, be around for her when she was little and growing up, and when I was doing hair full time. I always thought, I wasn't really sure, did I want to do the stay-at-home mom thing, or would I be going back to work, and all of that. And then I really didn't have a choice when I, left my career because of my rheumatoid arthritis, and then found myself pregnant just a few short months after. And, it was just kind of like everything really does happen the way it's supposed to. At the time I didn't see it that way. I had a really hard time dealing with it and figuring it out and wondering, what my purpose was and all that other stuff. But now I can say, thank you for that health crisis, so to speak. It was happening for me. Everything happens the way it needs to happen, and when you open yourself up, you'll find your way again. You'll find your purpose and meaning. And I struggled with that as well after getting pregnant and having my daughter. It's like I just kept waiting for something to happen because I felt so super lost. Who the heck was I? I had done hair for almost 10 years where I was talking to people all day long and socializing and enjoying it and making a difference in people's lives. Helping them feel better on the outside and the inside at the same time. And I loved my clients, and I loved going to work. However, I did get to a point, where, you look forward to your days off, and you can't wait for your days off, and you're counting down to the weekend. And now lately I've just been noticing, even on the radio, what day is today? Wednesday. Yeah, so last night in particular, saying we just have to make it, through one more day and it's almost the weekend. And it makes you kind of just wish time away. And I feel incredibly fortunate that I found what brings me joy and purpose, and that, well, as much as I love being with my daughter, I could not wait to get out today and get to work. And it's okay. I don't feel guilty about it. She's with Grandma and Grandpa. They're going to go swimming. All is great. She's in good hands. And in the meantime, I'm doing what makes me happy and what makes me feel fulfilled and brings me joy. And I no longer have that, feeling of just being lost and, wanting things to get better, and that deep feeling that things would get better once I lost the baby weight. Or before, I struggled with that, before I had my daughter. So waiting for, when I lose 50 pounds, then I'll be happy. Then things will get better. But until then, that has to be my focus and my only focus. And we can only focus on so many things at once, right? So when my focus was just purely on wanting to lose weight, wanting to change my body, wanting to look better. I didn't care about feeling better. I wanted to look better. And honestly, what does that even mean when you think about it? That took a lot of my energy and a lot of my mental space away from so many other things. Because I just thought, once I figured that out, then I'd be happy. Instead of learning to just be happy where I was at and release that pressure, it's like I was waiting for my life to start. And as soon as I stopped thinking about that and feeling that way and stopped waiting, for my life to start, that's when everything changed. And that's when I opened myself up to finding so much more joy and purpose in life and in motherhood. And, you know, I have my daughter to thank for that, because she was my, like, eye-opening, aha, what am I doing moment, when I thought, I don't want her to live this way. I don't want her to think or say the things that I say about myself to herself, ever. That would, like, break my heart. And figuring out, you know, what I really wanted to spend my energy on, what was most important. And I dropped the idea of the number on the scale being important, or what diet I was going to try next being important, or the size on my jeans being important. What became important to me was feeling good and setting a good example for my daughter. And I had to really, you know, dig deep and think about what that really meant, setting an example for my daughter and how I wanted her to hopefully live someday. Now, I'm very much the, you know, she is free to live however she wants to live. But I didn't want my behaviors and my way of life and my self-loathing to be her main, like, role model, you know, main source of inspiration or lack of inspiration. So because of her, I really had to dig deep and switch it up and think about what was important to me. And the second I gave up that notion that losing weight was the most important thing to me, that's when everything changed. And side effect of that, I lost the weight for the first time ever in my life without trying. And I know when I say that, like, people, they get annoyed. And I don't mean to be annoying by saying, oh, I lost weight without trying. But that was never the goal. That was never the intention. It was the side effect and the byproduct. Because the weight usually isn't the problem. There's usually something else going on. But yeah, it's just a really amazing feeling to enjoy working, to not dread a work day or just wish the weeks away to get to the weekend. And I feel like none of it would have been possible for me if I didn't give myself that space and, you know, reclaim some of that energy that I had been spending on worrying so much about the scale and about dieting and about my body. Because that's all I knew, because that's how I spent most of my life. And it was all amplified, you know, throughout my first pregnancy and the postpartum period. But I just want you all to know that it is possible. It is possible to find more joy and purpose and fulfillment in your life, even as a mother, even when you feel like you don't have any time. We have time for what, you know, we want to make time for. And it's not selfish, and it's nothing to feel guilty about. And we have to be compassionate with ourselves and really take the time and pause to think about what really is important and how we want our lives to look. And once we get clear on how we want our lives to look, that's when it starts happening. And that's when we can start moving in that direction, and the universe gives you signs left and right. But you need to reclaim that energy first by ditching the diets and ditching the notion that you'll be happy when you lose the baby weight, when you fit in those jeans, when whatever. So it's possible, and I'm here to help. I want to help because I know how good it feels to enjoy what you're doing. Even if you're totally, perfectly happy being a stay-at-home mom, that is great. I was perfectly happy with that for a long time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But you should be happy, and you should feel the joy in that, and not keep wishing and longing for something else. And if you are wishing and longing for something else and feeling lost, that's when you really have to give yourself the space and the energy to look into it and to pursue it. So I'm here to help. If you are ready, if you are motivated, if you don't want to waste another minute feeling unfulfilled, lost, uncomfortable in your own skin, then let's chat, please. I am here for you. I want you to enjoy your life and your motherhood experience as much as possible, and not wait until the kids are grown, or until they're in school, or until they're 18, or all those things that you can wait for. because the time is now. There's no better time than right now, because we're setting that example for our kids. So don't wait for them to be out of the house. Have them grow up watching you live a joyful, fulfilled life where you aren't so hyper-focused just on your body and your weight and how you wish that, you could fit into those jeans, or whatever the case may be, whatever stories you're telling yourself about your body. Give yourself the energy for something more. And if you're ready to do all that, then let's chat. I'm here for you. We can come up with a roadmap just for you and what you need to ditch the diets, ditch the deprivation, love your body, and reclaim that energy and find that energy and make the time for you to find the joy, to find the purpose, to find the fulfillment in your life. And set, a rock star example for your kids so they will grow up to be rock stars in this world, spreading love and kindness just like you are. So I'll pop my link to book a call with me above this video, and if you're ready, I would love to chat because you deserve it, mama. All right, now I am off to work. All right, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.